Oh my god, it's here. And it's free. It has begun. That's right, baby. Here it is, everyone. If you haven't logged in yet, all you have to do is log in the game, and you'll get the free Mortal Kombat movie skin for Smoke. Like, there's people making comments about Smoke not being in the movie and this skin as if it's a bad thing, and it's like, this is awesome. It's great that we're getting this skin. I'm happy about it. And of course I gotta make a video about it because, as most of you know, Smoke is my favorite character, so I thought I'd make this video special and go over my favorite Smoke skins, palettes, and show some gameplay in this new skin. Now, just a quick rundown for those who aren't aware. All you have to do is log in, and it does come with 2 palettes. There has been 4 palettes data mined. Why the other 2 aren't here, I'm not sure, so it makes me wonder if they're even gonna bring them in the game. It also makes me wonder if Scorpion's gonna get another 2 palettes as well. This is the gear piece that comes with the skin, and I gotta say it's one of the best, if not Smoke's best mask. And lucky for me making a video out of this, I had a Smoke mirror match today, so we'll see both palettes in one fight. They're the purple one, I'm the gray one. And what surprised me about this one, I think this is the first Smoke player I've ever played that uses Motaro as their cameo, which is pretty interesting. I can see his tactic would work really well if I didn't use delay wake-ups. I started to figure it out. So he's got the purple gear piece to match his palette. I really like the one from the MK3 skin. I think that goes really well with this palette too. That's the one I'm using right now. But there's a few of them and I'll show you guys in a few. Smoke mirror matches can be pretty wonky, but fun at the same time. There's a lot of room for punishments. Yeah, that Motaro grab. That's interesting. I'm gonna go over each of my favorite palettes from each skin from Smoke, and I gotta say, getting this new Smoke skin, that getting this gear piece is probably one of the best things that came out of it. I do like the skin, but this gear piece with the skin actually isn't my favorite. I like it, but there's other gear pieces I prefer over it, but the gear piece itself I think looks really good on the rest of his skins. So real quick, I'm gonna start with the first one. My favorites here are this one, the Grizzly Quarry. And the reason I like this one so much is because it does have some gray on it. I like seeing the grays. This one almost didn't make it, but it is classic and I like it. This is from Season 2. It almost looks like a Revenant now. Now I am just showing you guys my favorite New Era palettes. I really have to be in the mood to actually keep them favorited and use them, because it's not my favorite skin, but these are my favorite palettes in the skin. The reason I chose this one is because I had to grind the seasonal tower for it in Season 3. Actually, I haven't seen another Smoke with this one yet, so just for the novelty I like it. Besides that, these are my 3 favorite palettes for the New Era Smoke. I'm really just not a big fan of this skin, but I do like this one a lot from it. I would say this one's the game changer in the skin for what it does to his eyes. I've ran with it for a bit, sometimes I use it. This skin here is my favorite skin for Smoke that's not a classic skin or a callback. If the classic skins weren't in the game, I'd be using this one. But for the novelty, I got this one in Combat League, so I run with this one. And I do think it looks decent, I like it. Of course, the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 skin still stands as my favorite skin. This is my favorite palette, followed by this one. I really like this one a lot too. And on some stages it's pretty dark. I would say you could almost mistaken it for Noob Saibot. Obviously it's not that dark though. Now this one, it does take some growing on and I really have to be in the mood for it, but I really don't use it much. And then of course we have our new skin. Now with this skin, like I said, I do prefer other gear pieces on it and it makes me like it a lot more. I love the gear piece that came with it. However, I just think some of these other gear pieces look better on it. Like the UMK3. I think that looks really good. And with that matchup, I'm gonna put this skin and this gear in my rotation of favorites. Sometimes he will end up with this gear piece because you can't do custom loadouts. That is a shame, hopefully they change that sometime. I also think this looks pretty good with the skin as well. Now this is a favorite that I definitely prefer on the UMK3 skin. In MK1, this is my favorite gear piece and skin combined. This is my favorite Smoke. Some of the gear pieces I don't think look the best with this skin, but there are some that I really like enough for me to roll this in my favorites. I never got on with these gear pieces, the ones that go halfway up your face. I never really cared for these. I know they're epic or rare, which really I don't think they are. I think everyone's got most of these. And for how simple this skin is, it probably makes this one look best as far as the gear piece. Really makes it stand out. But again, this isn't a gear piece I would use. Honestly, I think I'm kind of stuck in between choosing which gear I think is my favorite on the UMK3 smoke now, between the 95 movie smoke skin or the gear piece I just shared. And in this match here, I'm using my UMK3 smoke, as you can see, using the gear piece from the new movie skin. And I don't know if this is an overrated take. I really don't hear much people talk about it, but I really love fighting against other players using classic ninja palettes as well. Because looking back, I wasn't expecting all the ninjas to have these retro UMK3 skins. When it first started, the classic skins were just UMK3 Scorpion and UMK3 Smoke. I'm not counting Deadly Alliance or Deception. In fact, I don't think we have any Deception ninja skins yet. But aside from those UMK3 skins of just Scorpion and Smoke, we had Sub-Zero, but he's only had his MK3 outfit. So in retrospect, looking back to that now, just seeing we only had a couple UMK3 skins, to every ninja having a UMK3 skin now, including Sub-Zero and Noob Saibot if you get the pre-order, I love it. Every ninja in MK1 is going to have a UMK3 outfit. So for the first time it will be like an MK trilogy modernized, obviously besides the gameplay mechanics, but as far as the visuals, I love it. I think it's really cool. And as far as the movie pack skins, if they were to make more of those, I could really see Ermac looking amazing. I think red is a great choice for the way this skin looks, and not to mention his gear pieces that would go with this outfit. There's so many possibilities. I mean, same goes for all ninjas. I think it'd be cool if they could all get a chance at having a movie classic skin. And lastly, I want to show you guys my favorite gear pieces to put on this new classic movie smoke skin. I think I might play around with this for a little bit because I think this gear piece looks really good on his regular New Era skin. Now I really just wanted to show you guys my favorite palettes from my skins. I am going to turn these off because they really aren't my favorite rotation. So that takes this one out, this one. Some of you might think I'm crazy for this. This one I kind of got to be in the mood for, but right now I'm going to take it out. I love the classic skins, so this will be in my rotation, and these two will be. And of course with the gear pieces that I have turned on. And those are this one, UMK3, and Movie Classic. I'm going to test this in gameplay later, but I think this might look really good, and that this one could look good too. We're on our way to 1K Mortal Kombat subscribers. We're almost there. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on my Smoke video. He's my favorite character and I'm glad I got to make this one. For old time's sake, I'm going to roll my old channel intro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.